we were the tourists today after a pandemic on a Saturday around noon, and it was packed. I mean,
Well, what started out as a morning full of blue skies and thoughts of epic mountain views ahead quickly turned into quite the pickle. Apparently, we weren't the only ones craving a summer road trip adventure. But that's okay because we still got some pretty good views in, had a lot of great family adventures along the way, and found some really cool camping spots.
all right, we have made it to Jackson, Wyoming. I'm still trying to figure out why it's called Jackson Hole and why not Jackson. Maybe there's a Jackson Hole City. I'm not sure. So we're going to figure that out. We'll wiki it.
This one is the highest mountain.
Nice.
7,808 feet.
Well, hey, where's the hole?
Hole? What hole?
It's Jackson Hole, right?
No. Right here, probably.
Dad joke.
Probably right here.
After spending some time in the visitor center, we learned that Jackson Hole is the area and Jackson is the town. Then, of course, we had to walk through the town square and get a photo in front of the antlers. We were on our way to Grand Teton National Park and quickly realized we weren't the only ones wanting to see some epic views of the mountains.
Well, that's a pretty cool park entrance. What do you guys think?
Let's hit the traffic, guys.
1.8 miles round trip, 1 hour, 40 feet total climbing, easy. Hike along the east shore of the stream lake, pass the bridge across the stream, and head to the lake.
All right, so we are in front of the Grand Tetons, big old suckers. So took some family photos, got out here. Got the truck all situated. Nice view, still got some smoke hanging out, but that's all right. It's a beautiful view, look at that. Anyway, gonna keep exploring. We got a few cars here, a little traffic jam in the Grand Tetons National Park. Just a few visitors.
After several failed attempts to find a parking spot in the different hiking areas to do a little exploring, we just called it a day. The level of frustration was super high and we were getting hungry and it was getting late, so we decided just to head out and try to find a good camping spot.
What do you guys think about this view?
Epic. Beautiful. And the smoke's starting to clear up because of the wind.
Where are the Tetons? Behind the smoke over there.
I can see the Tetons. Yeah, I can't really.
We found a new spot. It's a pretty good spot. Beautiful view. We got this nice valley over here. We spoke to the park ranger on the way up. Said he hasn't seen a lot of bears lately, which is great. Said because of the heat, they're not sticking around. And that's awesome. So we got set up right here. This is in the national forest that's just outside of the Grand Tetons National Forest, or Grand Teton National Forest. In its open, it's like as soon as you get out of the Grand Teton National Forest, you're allowed to do open camping or dispersed free camping on BLM or National Forest. And so this is the first road outside of the park, headed east towards Du Bois or something like that. And you go up this gravel road and there's about 30 camp spots. And the gravel road actually keeps going all the way out. I think it loops back around to the backside of this highway that's over here. So there's plenty of spots. We picked this one because we were on another one that I shot a video earlier and there was too many mosquitoes. It had like some marsh. This one has a little bit of a marsh over here, but not it's not too bad. And there's a little bit of wind coming this way, so it's kind of keeping the bugs off of us. So we didn't put the annex up because, long story short, we were the tourists today. We got a late start from our last camping spot, headed into Grand Teton National Park after a pandemic on a Saturday around noon, and it was packed. I mean, it was like there was no parking spots available on any of the features or hiking spots that you were supposed to go check out. We weren't going to do a lot of hiking. We were going to do one spot. It was like Lehigh Trail, and it was like an easier 1 hour kind of loop. But there was no parking, and then there was no roadside parking, so you couldn't even park out on the road and try to get there. We did salvage the day a little bit, and because I was having some issues. It's tough when you're out here and you want to have all these great experiences, but then there's like a billion other people that want to have the same great experiences too, and you get frustrated because there's no parking, and you don't realize, you know, the situation you put yourself in. So had we planned it a little bit better, we wouldn't have been in that situation. So what we did was we went and checked out this like 4x4 road spot that took you to, I forget what the lake was called, but it's on the backside of Jenny Lake, or just north of it. And we kind of 4x4 down in there. And because it was a 4x4 only road, like not paved, there was no RVs, there wasn't a lot of traffic. And there was actually some campgrounds down in there, but they were permit only, and they were already all taken. But it did have lake access. We kind of just drove down there, checked it out, turned around, came back out, and we decided to come find a camp spot and get kind of situated for the night so that we could get some good sleep and wake up early in the morning and head back into the park so we can actually find a parking spot next to some of the hiking and next to some of the lake area. So plan is to go back into the Grand Teton National Park tomorrow, and then we're only, I think we're like an hour away from Yellowstone or something like that, so it's just right up the road. So we're gonna do Teton for most of the day, and then we're gonna do some research tonight and try to figure out where we can camp up north, which will be closer to Yellowstone, and then that's what we're gonna do tomorrow, right? So yeah, any highlights from today? Or what? There was
The view.
the view was awesome.
Definitely the view.
That's the beautiful thing about this park in particular, is the road goes right next to the east side of all of the Tetons. So, I mean, it was amazing still. It just, not being able to go in and actually explore around and venture around was kind of a bummer. But still was a beautiful view. It's a great drive. And we did, hey, what about the ice cream?
Oh. We got ice cream sandwiches.
And any trip with ice cream is a good trip, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, he was sleeping. He was taking a nap, so we got to go get his ice cream. It's in the fridge, so we'll have to go get that. You ready for some ice cream?
No, I don't want any. I am, but not her. She won't get any more.
We believe we have heard a moose over this ridge right here.
Definitely.
We haven't seen anything, but there is. It basically goes down over here
And I'm pretty sure
into the
it's
valley.
fighting someone.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure it's fighting someone or something, because it sounds pretty mad. Should we go check it out?
I don't know about that, but
Let's go check it out.
no, we can't go check it out. The last thing you want to do is go towards an angry moose. And I don't know if this is true, but I'm pretty sure more people die by moose than bear. We're going to have to Google that one. We'll keep you updated. All right, we got Chef Greg here. I know. We have some hot dogs, a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of breakfast sausage for tomorrow. Kids had Cheerios and milk for tonight, but I'm also going to make them pancakes for the morning because we are making an early start. So I'm going to pre-make some pancakes and have them ready for tomorrow, along with this breakfast sausage. So it's going to be a good morning. What do you guys think? The sunset is happening. Can't really see it. Oh, there it is. Got a little bit of a orange / red sun because of all the smoke. So got a lot of skeeters out now too. So gonna call it a night, and we'll get going on it tomorrow. we finally made it back into the Grand Teton National Park, and is one of those things we had to come in back in. Go check it out. We came in early. We gassed up. We got groceries. We were not the typical tourists anymore, coming in at Saturday at noon and having everything too packed and not being able to check anything out. We're actually in I forget what the bay is called, one of the main centers, visitor centers, and there is nobody here. And even though we have a little smoke, a lot of bit of smoke, look at this view behind us. How cool is that? So this beach yesterday, there was not 1 foot available, not one parking spot. But this is pretty cool. What do you think? Smile.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of romp around here. We actually got my wife Ash was able to get a camping spot in Yellowstone for the night tonight. So we're gonna head there pretty soon. It's only like 30 or 40 miles away to the campground from here. So everything's super close, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of check things out at least for a little bit, and then head up there. See if we can get into some more adventures. Oh, Duke wants the water.
There's a great quote that says, if everything went to plan, it wouldn't be an adventure. And nothing went to plan, and we did have a great adventure. So we're looking forward to coming back to Grand Teton and really exploring it and planning a little bit better. But for now, we're going to head out to Yellowstone next.